We're heading out into the wild, venturing into the heart of nature's playground. But remember, even the most stunning trails can turn treacherous if you're not prepared. That's why we're kitting you out with the essential gear that'll keep you safe and on top of your game, without emptying your wallet. We're talking life-saving essentials. The kind of kit that could mean the difference between a close call and a catastrophe. We'll navigate the wilderness of outdoor gear, separating the must-haves from the nice-to-haves. And the best part? We'll be your trusty guides, pointing you to where to find the best deals, whether it's the aisles of Walmart or the digital jungle of Amazon. So strap in, get ready, and let's gear up for adventure without breaking the bank. In this digital age, it's easy to rely on our phones for navigation. But out here, in the untamed wilderness, technology can fail you in an instant. Dead batteries, shattered screens, spotty signal, all recipes for disaster when you're miles from civilization. That's why a trusty map and compass are non-negotiable. Your lifeline when the digital world goes dark. We're talking about mastering the ancient art of navigation, reading the contours of the land, and finding your way using the Earth's magnetic pull. It's a skill that connects you to explorers of old, a true test of your wilderness mettle. And trust me, the sense of accomplishment, the thrill of navigating by your own wits, that's a reward in itself. Out here in the wild, the unexpected can happen in a heartbeat. One minute you're conquering a steep incline, the next you've twisted an ankle or worse. That's why a well-stocked first aid kit isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Think of it as your own mini emergency room, packed and ready to tackle any bumps, bites, or bruises the trail throws your way. We're talking bandages for those scrapes and scratches, antiseptic wipes to clean wounds, pain relievers for those throbbing headaches, and blister plasters for those long, arduous hikes. It's about being prepared, being self-sufficient, and having the confidence to handle whatever comes your way. Out here in the wild heart of nature, things can change faster than a chameleon on a rainbow. The wilderness is unpredictable, and that's part of its allure. But with that beauty comes danger, and it's crucial to be prepared for anything that might come your way. One minute you're whistling along, enjoying the view, the next you're facing a twisted ankle, a flash flood, or worse. The serene landscape can quickly turn into a scene of survival. It's not just about the physical challenges, the mental strain can be just as daunting. Trust me, when the unexpected hits, you'll want to call for help. In those critical moments, every second counts. Your ability to signal for assistance can mean the difference between a quick rescue and a prolonged ordeal. But your voice alone might not cut it. Shouting can only carry so far, and in the vast expanse of nature, it can easily be swallowed by the environment. Wind, trees, and terrain can all conspire to muffle your cries for help. That's where these little lifesavers come in, the emergency whistle and signal mirror. These tools are designed to amplify your presence, making it easier for rescuers to locate you. They're simple yet incredibly effective. Now some might call them optional extras, but I say they're as essential as a good knife and a fire starter. When you're packing your gear, make sure these items are on your checklist. They might seem insignificant, but they can be lifesavers. A strong blast on a whistle can carry for miles, piercing through dense foliage and roaring winds. It's a sound that cuts through the natural noise, a sharp, clear signal that can be heard over long distances. It's a beacon to rescuers, a cry that echoes, "I'm here, come find me." In an emergency, that piercing sound can be a lifeline, guiding rescuers to your location. And if the sun's on your side, that signal mirror can become your lifeline. By reflecting sunlight, you can send a bright, flashing signal that can be seen from miles away. It's a visual SOS that can catch the eye of rescuers, even from the air. It reflects sunlight, sending a blinding flash that can be seen from astonishing distances, even by aircraft searching from above. This simple tool can turn the sun into your ally, making you visible in a vast landscape. Remember, getting spotted is often the difference between a good story and a bad ending. The sooner you're found, the better your chances of a positive outcome. These tools can help ensure that your adventure doesn't turn into a tragedy. Don't let their size fool you. These tools pack a punch. They may be small, but their impact is huge. In a survival situation, they can be your best friends. They're small enough to fit in your pocket, lightweight, and won't break the bank. You can carry them without even noticing the extra weight, but you'll definitely notice their absence if you need them. Head over to Walmart, and you'll find them for just a few dollars, a small price to pay for peace of mind. Investing in these tools is investing in your safety, so next time you head out into the wild, make sure you're prepared for whatever nature throws your way. We all know the elements can be brutal, but sometimes the biggest threat on a hike isn't a raging river or a snowstorm, it's the sweat clinging to your back. That's right, folks, moisture is a silent saboteur. It saps your warmth, invites blisters, and can leave you feeling colder than a penguin in a blizzard. That's why I never hit the trail without my secret weapon moisture wicking clothing. These aren't your average cotton tees and socks, they're designed to pull sweat away from your skin, keeping you drier and more comfortable no matter how tough the going gets. Think of it like this, cotton's like a sponge, soaking up sweat and holding onto it. Not ideal when you're tackling a steep incline. Moisture-wicking fabrics, on the other hand, are like tiny pipes, channeling sweat away from your skin to the outer layer, where it can evaporate. This constant evaporation keeps you drier and warmer, preventing that clammy, uncomfortable feeling. Trust me, it's a game changer, especially on those long, challenging hikes. Nature, my friends, is a fickle beast. One moment you're basking in the warm embrace of the sun, feeling invincible and carefree. The next you're caught in a sudden downpour, drenched to the bone or battling fierce winds that seem determined to knock you off your path. It's this unpredictability that makes the great outdoors so thrilling, yet so challenging. One minute it's showering you with sunshine, making you feel like you're on top of the world. The next it's unleashing a torrential downpour or a biting wind that cuts right through you. That's why when venturing into the wild, you need to be prepared for anything Mother Nature throws your way. Preparation is not just about having the right mindset, it's about having the right gear, and that means having the right outerwear. The kind of outerwear that can stand up to the elements and keep you comfortable no matter what. Now, I'm not talking about your fancy designer jackets here. Those might look good in the city, but out here, we need something more robust. We need gear that's tough, functional, and ready to tackle the elements head-on. Think of it as your suit of armor against the unpredictable forces of nature. Think of it as your suit of armor against the unpredictable forces of nature. A good waterproof and windproof jacket is your first line of defense. A good waterproof and windproof jacket is your first line of defense. It'll keep you dry when the heavens open and shield you from those bone-chilling winds. It'll keep you dry when the heavens open and shield you from those bone-chilling winds. Look for jackets with hoods for added protection against the elements. Look for jackets with hoods for added protection against the elements. A hood can make all the difference when the rain is pouring down or the wind is howling. And don't forget about layers. Layering is key to regulating your body temperature in changing conditions. Layering is key to regulating your body temperature in changing conditions. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, which will help keep sweat away from your skin and keep you dry. Add an insulating mid-layer for warmth, something like a fleece or down jacket, and top it off with your waterproof shell. This outer layer will protect you from wind and rain. This way, you can adjust your layers as needed, adding or removing them to stay comfortable no matter what the weather throws your way. Staying comfortable no matter what the weather throws your way. Remember, the right outerwear isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. Being prepared with the right gear can make the difference between an enjoyable adventure and a dangerous situation. So gear up properly, respect the power of nature, and enjoy your time in the wild. We're talking about tackling tough terrain, not a stroll in the park. Out here, you need a good pair of hiking boots or shoes. Trust me, your ankles will thank you. We're talking steep inclines, rocky paths, and maybe even a little bit of mud. All part of the adventure, right? But one wrong step can turn a great hike into a rescue mission. Good ankle support and solid traction are non-negotiable. You need something that can grip the ground and keep you upright when the going gets tough. Remember, prevention is better than a twisted ankle. Now, I've seen some pricey boots out there, but don't break the bank. Head over to Amazon. They've got a massive selection for every budget, and you can read reviews from other hikers. We've got our boots. We're ready to hit the trail, but hold on. We can't venture out into the wilderness without addressing the most crucial element for survival: water. Dehydration can sneak up on you faster than a startled gazelle, especially when you're exerting yourself. Trust me, I've been there and it's not pretty. Now, you could carry a simple water bottle and that's definitely better than nothing. But for longer hikes, especially in hot weather, a hydration pack is a game changer. These backpacks with built-in water bladders let you carry a larger volume of water and sip on the go, keeping you hydrated and focused on the adventure ahead. We're talking about conquering mountains, navigating dense forests, and pushing our limits in the great outdoors. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just starting out, the thrill of adventure is always accompanied by the need for proper nutrition. The energy you expend while hiking can be immense, and without the right fuel, you might find yourself struggling to keep up. Imagine scaling a steep incline, your legs burning, your breath heavy, and then suddenly, you hit a wall. It's like your body just says, "No more." Trust me, I've been there, and it's not a pleasant experience. There's no comfy bed or hot meal waiting for you at the top of that mountain. That's why packing high-energy snacks is crucial for maintaining your energy levels and keeping those hunger pangs at bay. When you're out there, every step you take, every rock you climb, and every trail you navigate requires energy. And not just any energy, but sustained, reliable energy that can keep you going for hours. This is where high-energy snacks come into play. These snacks are designed to be lightweight, easy to pack, and packed with nutrients to keep you going strong. They are your secret weapon against fatigue and hunger, ensuring that you can enjoy your adventure to the fullest without worrying about running out of steam. We're talking about foods that are lightweight, easy to pack, and packed with nutrients to keep you going strong. Now, when it comes to hiking snacks, my go-tos are trail mix and jerky. These are like the dynamic duo of outdoor fuel, and for good reason. They're not only delicious, but also incredibly effective at providing the energy you need. Trail mix is a fantastic source of carbohydrates, healthy fats, and protein, thanks to the mix of nuts, seeds, and dried fruit. It's like a party in a bag for your taste buds and your muscles. The combination of sweet and salty flavors keeps your palate entertained, while the nutrients work their magic on your body. Nuts and seeds provide healthy fats and protein, which are essential for muscle repair and sustained energy. Dried fruits add a touch of sweetness and a quick source of carbohydrates, giving you that immediate boost when you need it most. And then we have jerky, a lean protein powerhouse that provides a sustained energy release. Jerky is made from lean cuts of meat that are marinated and dried, resulting in a snack that's high in protein and low in fat. This makes it perfect for those moments when you need a quick, satisfying bite that won't weigh you down. Plus, it's lightweight and doesn't require any cooking, making it perfect for on-the-go snacking. Whether you're taking a short break or need a quick bite while on the move, jerky is always a reliable choice. For budget-friendly options, swing by your local Walmart. They've got bulk bins of trail mix ingredients so you can customize your own blend, and their jerky selection won't disappoint either. Customizing your trail mix allows you to include your favorite ingredients and avoid anything you might not like. You can mix and match different nuts, seeds, and dried fruits to create a blend that's perfect for your taste and nutritional needs. And their jerky selection won't disappoint either. From classic beef jerky to more exotic options like turkey or even plant-based jerky, there's something for everyone. So stock up, pack smart, and keep those energy levels high. Remember, the right snacks can make all the difference in your hiking experience. They can turn a challenging trek into an enjoyable adventure, allowing you to focus on the beauty of nature and the thrill of exploration. So next time you plan a hike, don't forget to pack your high-energy snacks. They are your best allies in the great outdoors, ensuring that you stay fueled, energized, and ready for whatever the trail throws at you. Happy hiking! We've covered a lot of ground, but picture this. The sun dips below the horizon, shadows grow longer, and you find yourself miles from the trailhead. Happens more often than you think. Trust me. That's where a compact sleeping bag or emergency blanket becomes your best friend. Now, I've spent nights huddled under rock ledges and makeshift shelters, but having a proper layer between you and the cold ground can be the difference between a good night's sleep and a night of shivering misery. Remember, hypothermia can set in even when it's not freezing. We've talked about staying warm, But what about staying dry? Out in the wild, the weather can change in an instant. One minute you're basking in the sun, the next you're caught in a torrential downpour. I've learned that the hard way, believe me. That's where a lightweight tent or tarp becomes your best defense against the elements. Think of it as your own personal fortress against the storm. Now, I've built shelters out of branches, leaves, even an old overturned canoe. But having a reliable tent or tarp can save you time, energy, and potentially keep you from a night of soggy discomfort. Out in the wild, darkness falls fast, and believe me, you don't want to be caught off guard. Navigating through dense woodland or scrambling over rocky terrain in the pitch black is a recipe for disaster. This is where a good headlamp or flashlight becomes your lifeline. But remember, not all torches are created equal. You need something robust, reliable, and powerful enough to cut through the darkness. Out in the wild, you never know what challenges you might face. You could be faced with cutting away tangled undergrowth, making repairs to your gear, or even needing to build a makeshift shelter. That's why carrying a reliable multi-tool or pocket knife is absolutely essential. Now, I'm not talking about lugging around a massive toolbox. A simple, compact multi-tool can handle a surprising number of tasks. You want something with a good sharp blade, a pair of pliers, a screwdriver, and maybe even a saw if you can find one. And there you have it. The must-have hiking essentials you can grab from either Walmart or Amazon without breaking the bank. Remember, preparation is the key to a safe and enjoyable hike. Don't let the unexpected catch you off guard. Pack smart, stay aware of your surroundings, and never underestimate the power of Mother Nature. She demands respect, but she also rewards those who are prepared to venture into her embrace. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on which item you never hike without. See you on the trails.